Good morning, students. Welcome for today's session. I am here for mathematics of class 10. In previous video we started exercise 6.2. Now today we'll continue same exercise. So let's start question number 5. In figure, DE is parallel to OQ and DF is parallel to OR, so that EF is parallel to QR. So students, whatever given in this question, just write here given equal to DE is equal parallel to OQ. You know that DE, this D and E is parallel to OQ and DF is parallel to OR, but we have to prove EF is parallel to QR. Understood? Okay, so now to show EF parallel to QR. Okay, so proof: in triangle PQO, okay, in one left hand side I've taken PQO and right hand side POR. So first PQO. So here you know that ED is given parallel to OQ. Okay, so if this side is parallel to OQ, by using theorem 6.1 we can write the ratios equal. So PE upon EQ, EQ is equal to PD upon DO, PD upon DO. Mark is as equation 1. Okay, triangle is here also. Same copy of this triangle is drawn here. Okay student, similar way triangle POR. Okay, here is given DF is parallel to OR. Okay, so you know that if this side it is parallel to this, so means the ratio is equal. So we can write it as, by using theorem 6.1, PD upon OD or DO, DO is here, is equal to PF upon FR. Mark is as equation 2. So student, now from equation 1 and 2 you can see PD upon DO, this part here, both are equal. So means these rest parts also equal. So it is written PE upon EQ is equal to PF upon FR. If you can see that PE upon EQ, second is PF and upon FR, so means the ratio of the sides is, we are getting here, equal. So if the ratio of the side is equal, so means this line EF is parallel to QR. Okay, it is just convert of BPT. So by using theorem 6.2, convert of BPT, EF is parallel to QR. Another question number 6. A, B and C are points on OP, OQ and OR respectively, such that AB is parallel to PQ and AC is parallel to PR, so that BC is parallel to QR. So students, here given thing is that AB is parallel to PQ and AC is parallel to PR and AB is parallel to PQ. Okay student, but we have to show here BC is parallel to QR. Okay, so let's prove. We'll take triangle POQ. Okay, in POQ it is given AB is parallel to PQ. So students, by using theorem 6.1 BPT, so ratio of the sides should be equal here. So OA upon AP, OA upon AP is equal to OB upon BQ, OB upon BQ. So mark it as equation 1. Similar way in triangle POR or POR. Okay, POR, here AC is a parallel to PR. It is given in question. So we can now rotate in clockwise, then it can be shown as OPR. Okay, AC is parallel to PR. Okay, if you know that if AC is parallel to PR, so by using again BPT we can write the ratio of the sides is equal. OA upon AP, OC upon CR. Mark it as equation 2. So students, now from equation 1 and 2 we obtain, yes, you can see this left side of the both equation is equal. So means right side of each both are also equal to each other. Okay, so here OB upon BQ is equal to OC upon CR. If the ratio is equal, look here, OB upon BQ and OC upon CR if is equal, the ratio of the sides is equal, means BC is parallel to QR. It is just converse of BPT. So hence BC is parallel to QR by converse of BPT. Now see question number 7. Using basic proportionality theorem, prove that a line drawn through the midpoint of one side of a triangle parallel to another side bisect the third sides. Okay, means if a line is drawn to midpoint of one side, so means here is midpoint, P is a midpoint of AB, okay, and it is parallel to the second side, means BC, and then we have to prove that Q is also midpoint of AC. Okay, so it's saying that another side bisect the third side, so means it should be, means AQ is equal to QC, or we can say Q is the midpoint of AC. So students, here solve. Consider the given figure in which PQ is a line segment drawn through the midpoint of P and parallel to the BC. Okay, so using BPT, as you know that if suppose PQ is parallel to BC, so BPT AQ upon QC and AP upon PB. Okay, so if P is a midpoint, so you know that this part is equal to this, means AP is equal to PB. Yes, so just replace in this PB as AP. Okay, so now AP is cancelled by AP, then we can write it as AQ upon QC is equal to 1. Now by cross multiplication, AQ is equal to QC, so AQ is equal to QC. Hence then we have to prove that the sides bisects, means PQ is bisect AC in two equal part. 2. Let's see question number 8. Using converse of BPT, prove that the line joining the midpoint of any two sides of a triangle is parallel to the third sides. It is just converse of question number 7. Okay, so here triangle ABC and PQ is a line which is drawn midpoint of the two sides, means P is a midpoint of AB and Q is a midpoint of side AC. Okay, so in triangle ABC, PQ is a line segment joining the midpoint of P and Q of a line AB and AC respectively. Okay, so as you know, P is a midpoint of AB, so we can say AP is equal to PB, and Q is a midpoint of AC, so AQ is equal to QC. So since as we observing here, the ratio of the one side in left hand side, means AP upon PB is 1 and AQ upon QC is again 1. We can write it as here. Okay, so now write the both is equal. AP upon PB is equal to AQ upon QC. Okay, so if the ratio is equal of the two sides, so we observe that the PQ is parallel to BC. So it is a just converse of BPT, means theorem 6.2. The ratio of the sides are equal, means this side is parallel to the third. Okay, now let's do question number 9. ABC is a trapezium in which AB is parallel to DC and its diagonal intersect each other at a point O, so that AO upon BO is equal to CO upon DO. So since first we'll write the given thing, given that AB means this side is parallel to DC. It is given only we have here, and we have to show AO upon BO is equal to CO upon DO. Now we'll do construction. Draw a line EF through point O such that EF means from here like this, it is F, it is E. EF is parallel to DC. As you know that if EF is parallel to DC, so means EF is parallel to AB also, because DC is parallel to AB. Okay, so proof. First we'll take triangle ADC. Okay, in ADC, as you know that EF is parallel to DC, so EO is also parallel to DC. Yes, if EO is parallel to DC, so So by using BPT, the ratio of the sides would be equal, means AE upon ED, okay, is equal to AO upon OC. Mark it as equation 1. Similar way, students, in triangle ABD, ABD, okay, this figure. Now if you rotate this one, so it is look like this, okay. So in triangle, again you know that EF is parallel to DC and DC is parallel to AB, hence EO is also parallel to AB. So OE is parallel to AB. Yes, OE is parallel to AB. Then again you know that the ratio of the sides is equal. So DO upon OB is equal to DE upon EA. Okay. Now we'll do reciprocal here. So we can write it as OB, first denominator part as numerator part, OB, and then upon OD is equal to AE upon ED. Mark it as equation 2. So you can see the reciprocal of this. OB, DO upon OB is OB upon OD, and DE upon EA is AE upon ED. Okay. So by using equation 1 and 2, you can see here AE upon ED and AE upon ED in both equation is equal. Okay, so means this part also equals each other. So we can write it as AO upon OC is equal to OB upon OD. Okay, so now we can, this OC means cross multiply OC and OD, we can send OC here and OD here, so it will become AO upon BO is equal to OC upon OD. It is proved.